you are listening to
The Wrestlemania podcast.
the Wrestlemania podcast.
All right, what's up, everyone? We are live. It is Friday. You know what that means. It's another edition of your Wrestlegeddon podcast. We got a lot to talk about. We had WrestleMania last weekend, and rolling through this evening, all those post-WrestleMania releases. Some are a little surprising, others not so much, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But of course, I am Chris the Heat Matthews, and he's the Tennessee Jesus, Carl Crossland. Carl, what's going on, man?
Man, not much, dude. Just watch some WrestleMania. I've been watching a little bit of the draft and um, yeah, living the dream. Turned 40,
Living
40 years old now. Fucking old man.
Oh, that's right. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, man.
40. Man, I'm older than you are.
Yeah, but I look at Chris. I look at
Oh, man. So much stuff. A lot of good times. So. All right, let's get into it so we can talk about all the crap that's been going on the last week or so. So let's kick it off here with the random album of the week.
Who the hell put this on? So random. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, that random album this week was the Marshall Mathers LP, of course, by Eminem. I haven't listened to that album in a long time.
Yeah, man. It's been a while for me too. But, you know, I brought back a lot of memories of being a degenerate kid in the fucking
Yep.
early 2000s.
Yeah, listen to that, and then, I don't know. I was at that time when this album came out, I was more into Insane Clown Posse, so I didn't listen to a whole lot of Eminem because of the beef that they had going on. So yeah, then I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna listen to what I want to listen to." So.
Yeah, I didn't listen to a lot of Insane Clown Posse, so
Yeah, suburban white kids, man, full of angst for whatever reason, lashing out with the
yeah.
Insane Clown Posse.
My little brother listened to Insane Clown Posse, but I never could get into it.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. I don't listen to them as much as I used to, but every now and then I'll throw on a couple different songs. But
There was
but any
they had like one song that was like homies, homies. That's what friends are for, or something like that. Yeah, I remember that song. I drink some
Good
Fago.
stuff.
Though.
All right.
I used to drink a lot of Fago.
Oh yeah. Yep. Drink Fago before it was cool.
Yeah, I bought it, drank it because that shit was cheap. You could get like a 24 ounce for like 69 cents.
Yep. Oh, awesome stuff. All right, man. What song did you go with off the Marshall Mathers LP?
So I wanted something that was kind of badass, so I decided to go with The Way I Am.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
I am whatever you say I am.
Awesome. I went with Kill You.
That was my backup if you took The Way I Am. was like, Chris might take the way I am, so I need to back up. And it was Kill You. And then I almost started to go with Bitch Please, but uh, I was like, no, let's do the way I am.
My backup was Amityville.
Amityville. Okay. All right.
Yep.
So on the
And
album for
awesome
next
stuff.
week, I want to leave it up to you on whether or not you want to do it because it's a motion picture soundtrack. Uh, but
Batman Forever.
like, no, it's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, inspired by the motion picture.
Is that the actual, like, it's not the score, it's the actual like with Post Malone and all that on there?
Yeah, Post Malone, Lil Wayne, Chimu, yeah, this is Chibuzi. Uh,
Yeah, no, we can
yes,
do that.
the
That's actually, that's probably one of the best soundtracks that's come out in like the last 10 years. That soundtrack is freaking amazing. And I'm not like a
well,
big
this one,
rap person,
yeah.
but
Oh, well, this list is supposed to be like greatest albums of all time, like generated. So Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse soundtrack was up there. So
I remember when that came out, it was they had all those different covers for the different spider people.
yeah, I saw the movie, but I didn't. I don't think I like listened to the soundtrack.
Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack. All right, that's what we got for next week. Banging soundtrack. This week was the Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem. I went with Kill You. Carl went with The Way I Am. And that is that. Let's hop over to you.
Wrestling.
It's time to wrestle. All right. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about this week. Of course, we had WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday. We got the Raw after Mania, SmackDown, which I'm currently watching right now. If you are watching it, you saw the Fatal Influence make their debut tonight on SmackDown. So a lot of stuff, and obviously, unfortunately, this time of the year, right after WrestleMania, either during that month after or a couple months out, we have the WrestleMania post-Mania releases of talent. Like I said, there's a lot of surprising names on this list, some that I weren't too surprised about, and a couple that were like, how the hell have they not been released before this? But we'll get into that a little bit later here. Let's start with the good stuff here, at least kind of good stuff. WrestleMania 42 from Las Vegas. Let's kick it off here. Overall thoughts. Carl, what did you think overall of both nights?
Um, I don't know. Way too many commercials. Sure. Um,
Yeah.
night one was a little lackluster. I mean, it wasn't nothing like terrible, but it wasn't nothing like memorable. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
I thought Randy Orton should have won.
I kind of agree with that. When they put that stipulation in there with Pat McAfee, I kind of figured that that wasn't going to be the case. So. Yeah, I thought between the two of them, I thought night one kind of dragged a little bit. Like it didn't seem like night two felt like there's more going on, I guess. So aside from the 800 commercials that we had to bear through. I think someone broke it down. There's 82 minutes of commercials for night one. I didn't see what the breakdown was for night two. It was about 82 minutes worth of commercials. And the event was about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
There was no backstage segments or anything.
Yeah.
Night one, I was expecting them to do at least something with Danhausen, but we didn't get that till night two. It just felt, it didn't feel like a WrestleMania.
It didn't. I mean, the CM Punk Roman Reigns match was good. It wasn't great. It was good, but it wasn't great. Like it won't be either one of them's like best match.
No.
I didn't like the outcome of that one either. It was good to see Trick win the Intercontinental title. Felt like the match could have been a little better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like
Jacob
this.
Fatu and Drew McIntyre was pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that was good.
I think as far as like night one went, I think that was the standout match, at least for me.
Yeah.
Out of all the matches on the night one card.
Yeah, it didn't have like a pay-per-view like feel like like you said, there wasn't no backstage segments. Wasn't a whole lot of matches either. You know what I mean? Like both nights were kind of short. Kind of went to bed early. I don't give a shit that Brock Lesnar retired.
And it was a surprising element to that night too. I think it threw a lot of people off too. And there's the debate. Well, like, is it actually real? Is it this? Is it that? I was like, if you look at how Brock was after that match, broke character, showed a lot of emotion that you don't really see out of Brock Lesnar. That actually you don't see it all out of Brock Lesnar. High-fiving fans as he's walking down back up the ramp. Like, that's not Brock Lesnar. Like, not the wrestler anyway. The character. Well, so that's definitely legit, at least in my opinion. So, we saw the return of Paige, which we kind of talked a little bit about.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given her a title.
No, but I think the Bellas were supposed to win that match anyway. So I think
I wouldn't have given them the title.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. So I would either put them back on Charlotte and Alexa or left them on Nia and Lash. Which I got to say, I do love Nia and Lash's ring gear. Nice little tribute to their Demolition. So huge props to them. It was awesome. But Alexa Bliss had everybody beat. I think Alexa and Charlotte probably had like two of the best ring gears the entire weekend. Awesome stuff there. Night two, so Trick Williams getting the U.S. title. I think that was the right call on that. The ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship was awesome. Like, I enjoyed that one. I think that was one of the big standout match for night two.
The finish could have been a little different, but other than that, it was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm not wrong with. I'm not mad with Penta winning. It could have had like a little bit more dramatic. Just instead of walking up there and taking a vote.
Finn and Dom was a great match. That was a very close second there for match of the night between right behind that ladder match. When the last minute decision to make it a street fight, I think was a good call on that one.
Yeah.
Disappointed with Rhea and Jade. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't awesome. Like, it was good. So, and it was like, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more out of that, but we got what we got for that one. Like I said, Punk and Roman wasn't terrible, wasn't their best, but it was still watchable, it was still enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, if it would have been like the opener or something like that, you could probably like, oh, it was almost like match of the night. But this has like a WrestleMania main event.
Yeah,
It wasn't. It wasn't. It
yeah.
wasn't
It was
there. For me, you know.
it was a letdown. Like it wasn't like I didn't have like going to a WWE pay per view with high hopes to begin with. So like I don't think it held up to a standard of a WrestleMania at all, and that's like the biggest thing. And I think a lot of fans felt that way too, especially when you're looking at shots of the crowd and you see sections that are half full. And we got into that a couple weeks ago with the ticket pricing. Like you priced out your audience. Like even last year, the arena was full.
Yeah.
You're in the same arena and you couldn't fill it 2 years in a row because you decided to raise the ticket prices that much.
Racing ticket prices and then just the creative like hasn't really been new. It's like
Yeah.
he's it's like you got the same people win over and over. It's like you're not really
Yeah. In all honesty, I think WWE needs to rehash on their creative team. I think this is just my personal opinion. I think Bruce Pritchard needs to go. Michael Hayes needs to go. Like you need to get rid of all these older guys that are in creative and get like some younger, fresher minds in there to look at things a little bit differently and try to like tell a story that hasn't been told before or put a new spin on an old story, something like that. Give us something fresh instead of continuously doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess are they relaunching the Bloodline fucking thing? I see
I don't
the Usos came out and then Jacob Fatu calendar. You know, I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Jacob challenged Roman for the title. And then there's a segment at the beginning of SmackDown with Jacob and the Usos tonight, which led to the MFTs coming out and talking like, you're telling Jacob that he's not going to get, that title from Roman unless he's got an army behind him and he needs the MFTs. The Usos are telling him, hey, why don't you go after Cody? Like with our help and Roman's help, you can get the title off of Cody, like all this other stuff. So it's like they're trying to get Jacob to pick sides, I guess. Like I don't
know. Yeah.
So just kind of a weird situation thing.
It's like
then
it's kind of like you can go ahead. I was cutting you off.
Sorry, I got distracted too. There's they've been doing these segments with Danhausen and the Miz tonight, where Danhausen broke into the Miz's house.
Yeah, it's one of those things
on a kid's bike.
I really like the Danhausen segment. Like as far as like what it was, I just felt like that it shouldn't have been like right before the main event. That should have been something like in the middle of the show. Or
absolutely, I think they could have. I would have liked to have seen Danhausen versus the Miz.
Yeah,
like that could have been a WrestleMania thing, and then like
I mean, they had plenty of time.
Yeah, absolutely. They could have cut a commercial breakout or two. And got another match in there. They could have did something with the mini Danhausens and all that, and Kit Wilson. It still could have played out the way that it did, but with an actual match. So
Yeah.
That's probably like one of the more entertaining aspects of night two, from a non-wrestling standpoint.
Yeah. It's kind of like just put you in mind of like, when they had like little funny segments with like Drew Carey and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
all the legends of like Mean Gene and Bobby Heenan and the
Yeah.
closet with freaking Moolah and Mae Young.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, like I said, it just fell off for WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's just a little like lackluster. Like I said, like I can't just like if I'm being honest, I can't say it was like terrible. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the time, I just want to be like, oh yeah, it's fucking terrible. But it wasn't really terrible, but it just wasn't like I'm not gonna probably remember it next year. I'll probably be like, what was the match? You know what I mean? Like who was it last year? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even remember without having to look it up. As far as like
Like
last year's Mania.
who did Cody wrestle again? Was it Roman Reigns? Oh no, he wrestled Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I remember that.
All right. Well, let's pick some positive things out of here for WrestleMania. I kind of touched on it a little bit as far as like the gear, but in your opinion, who had the best gear for Mania?
Like if I had to pick,
If you had to
um,
pick, like whose gear was the best?
I mean, people are probably gonna hate it, but I actually like CM Punk's like with the jacket with the fucking dog on. You know what I mean? Like his dog, and
Yeah,
yeah, because it's like more personal. You know what I mean? It's like more personal.
yeah.
Uh,
I
I didn't like Cody's. There's
I
like too
touched.
much gold.
Yeah, his
Um,
entrance was cool. I did
his
like
entrance
Cody's
was
entrance.
cool.
But I'll tell you, my favorite entrance, like overall entrance, was Rey Mysterio. That took me back to like his early WWE days where he used to launch out the ramp every night
Yeah,
or every week.
yeah,
Freaking awesome. Loved it. And the whole like
yeah.
Deadpool gear that he was rocking, freaking sweet.
Uh, Dominic Mysterio, his ring gear wasn't too bad either with his
Mm-mm.
mask and uh,
Yeah. I like Finn's demon paint. That was good. But I think
yeah,
overall, like my favorite gear, like I mentioned earlier, was probably Alexa Bliss. The
Alexa
whole
Bliss, yeah,
like moth firefly thing was just freaking awesome.
yeah.
And it really, Charlotte's played very well with that too, with the butterfly motif with it. So I think it's
Hmm.
the contrasting styles between the two of them, and I think they played great off of each other with their ring gear and stuff. So it was awesome. Honorable mention though to Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, for that demolition inspired gear.
Yeah.
Love demolition.
Becky Lynch's gear wasn't too bad either.
No, AJ's was just normal AJ.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
Chick looked
remember.
like he stepped on toilet paper coming out the bathroom and was stuck to his shoe. Something.
That's what I thought. I was like, what's he trying? I was
I
like, was he
don't
trying to
know.
be a bride? Trying to be a bride or something like? Uh,
The toilet paper stuck in his tights when he was coming out. Like, what's going on, man? What's all this?
I was thinking he's trying to
Oh
be a
man.
bride. I was like, dude, he's got a extra long train. They should have like little people carrying it out at the end, like the bride does. Little ring bearers. Or something.
What's up with the gingerbread man? Like, I don't understand this.
So that make fun of Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay.
He's like
I
a
must have missed
ginger. He's redhead. Yeah, it was the make fun of. So,
that. Okay. All right. Raw after Mania was packed with a few surprises there. We saw the debuts of Ethan Page, uh, Joe Hendry coming up to Raw, and Sol Ruka. Of course, Ethan Page gets the win, picks up that win. A lot of people talking about how now they're just burying black talent because Ethan Page beat Javon Evans. Like, really? And then now Sol Ruka is being buried because she lost a title match to Liv Morgan. It's like we're on this train again, on this buried train again. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say they were getting buried. I would like to see them push Devon Evans. I do feel like he's had like a bunch of marquee matches. You know, the Elimination Chamber, the ladder match. Uh, at some
Yeah,
point, I would like to see him actually get a victory. Um,
yeah.
in one of these matches.
I think if he stays on Raw, they move him to SmackDown. I think he's a pretty good contender for IC title or US title at some point down the road, right in the near future. So I think
See,
he's
if it was
awesome to
me,
watch.
if it was
Um,
me and I was like in charge of WWE, I would like fuck around and have him win like Money in the Bank or something. And you know how you had
oh,
like
that'd be
Kofi
fun.
Mania there for a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when Daniel Bryan, get something for the fans to get behind. You know what I mean? Besides fucking Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
So that's the thing. It's like there's not really any um fan service for WWE. That's basically what it boils down to. There's no there's that's not like the Yes movement or a Kofi Mania. Like there's nothing of like that going on now. Um and that's like one of the big things. And I think if they did do that and put the ball in Javon Evans' court, I think he could run with it, and I think he could do some great stuff.
Yeah. I just don't never see like I don't see WWE doing that. They're never like for some reason I don't know. It's like they can't catch the hype like the Jey Uso. They was like too late with that. They should have cashed in on it the first time. LA Knight they never cashed in on his momentum. Uh, Jacob Fatu they never cashed in on his momentum. It's like you have all these guys and you never cash in on their momentum.
I don't know. Like he was like Jacob got the U.S. title Mania last year. I think they should have gave him a better run with that. And I
Yeah,
think that's what the problem is. It's the same thing with Chelsea Green. Like they put the U.S.
yeah,
title on her, and they just run out of, oh well, we don't have anyone that she can face. Why not put her in a marquee match with an Alexa Bliss or a Charlotte Flair just to see what she can
yeah,
do? Like it doesn't have to be for the title. Like she can
yeah,
still go out there and wrestle Alexa Bliss or Charlotte or someone
yeah.
else in that
That's
category.
what. Yeah, that's what I understand. It's like Roman Reigns can have like fucking 12 tag team matches as like main events while he has the belt, but
Yeah,
nobody else can fucking have a non-title match when they're champion. But yeah, it's just like they're not like like AW caught on with like the um Darby Allen, you know what I mean? Like Swerve
yeah,
Strickland. Like they kind
exactly.
of catch some of the fandom, but it's like I don't know. It's like WB. I don't know if it's like they think that they're better storytellers than the fans are. You know what I mean? Like I just don't understand why they
Yeah.
don't capitalize on some of this stuff.
Also, the only one that AEW fumbled on was the Acclaimed. Like they waited too long to
Did
put those tag belts
Yeah,
on.
they did come on, but that was like when AEW wasn't doing very. You know what I mean? Like there was a time when we were
Yeah.
hating on AEW, and we was talking about WWE couldn't do no wrong, and it was back when it was like the new era. Or like, oh yeah, it's a new era. Yeah,
Yep.
and now it's like we're singing a different tune. AEW's like,
Pretty
what?
much. I
Well,
mean, it's
we're
ebbs
gonna
and
listen to
flows. Ebbs and flows. That's what it is. It was the same back in the day with WWE and WCW. One product wasn't that great, the other one was better, and they flip flop. So, and that's just how it goes. Someone hits a creative streak and they run with it, and it catches fire, and the other one doesn't. It's just the way it is.
It's the way it is.
What else did we have? Street Profits returned Monday night, so it's good to see them back. Looking good,
Yeah.
some good shape. So we'll get
I
some
was thinking.
fresh faces in the tag title division on Raw.
Think we get the first ever at next year, or not, maybe not next year. You probably have to give it a couple of years, but we'll have like the first ever um, intergenerational match, and have Bianca Belair, Montez Ford, and their baby versus Jimmy Uso, their baby, Naomi and their baby. A fucking 3-man, 6-man tag match at Survivor Series.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious. Yes, but it's good to see the Street Profits back. Like I said, it's at least a refresh for one company, one brand's tag team division to get a fresh tag team in there. There was some other stuff that happened over Mania weekend. A lot of issues with fans. And I know we talk about this every time it comes up, either like, the airport stalkers, things like that. There were numerous issues with fans at WWE World, and the hotel. The one that kind of came out first was Punk smacking a phone out of a guy's hand
At the
when he was
airport.
attempting to. I think it was at the hotel.
I was at the
Like I
hotel.
think Bailey and I think they were saying goodbye or something, or they're trying to have a moment with each other, but AJ and Bailey, and this guy just kept following them, and like they told him like can you please leave us alone? Can you give us a few minutes here? All this other stuff. Can you stop filming us? And the guy just kept following them. So finally, Punk stepped in, got pissed, and smacked the phone out of his hand. So the guy's sitting there saying that Punk owes him an apology. And from everyone else's standpoint, when the guy's video came out of him, like that dude was in the wrong. Like they asked him numerous times to stop recording, and he just kept going and shoving his phone in their faces.
Yeah.
So we had that issue. Royce Keys was harassed by another fan while he was checking out some of the stuff at WWE World. Same issue. Royce asked him to stop recording. He's like, I'm on my personal time. I'm just trying to check some stuff out. And he's like, I'm not taking pictures right now or anything like that. Guy still kept pressing him and harassing him about it. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think because like
But
stuff
the
is so
worst one,
expensive, like people feel entitled?
I I think it's gotten worse since the pricing has gone up on stuff. Because there's always been entitlement with wrestling fans. And I think it's worse now.
I don't know.
They're the ones that just don't understand that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess it's probably like worse as far as like I remember being a wrestler, especially heels, like dude, they'd get fucking harassed. They'd get fucking beers and shit thrown
Yeah.
on them. You know, fucking their car tires slashed and fucking bomb threats called into their hotels and shit like that.
Right through their windshield.
Yeah.
Tires slashed. That was like a completely different era now. Now it's like these guys like stalk airports and hotels and try to get these people while they're eating or with their families and stuff. It's like I get that they are in the public eye. I get that they have a certain celebrity status. But if they're with their families, they're eating something or trying to take a piss. Like that is not the time to go up to them and say, "Hey, can I get a picture?"
Yeah,
like,
well, a lot of times
stop and take a picture with you when they got their junk in their hands. For one,
yeah, a lot of those old school wrestlers though, they probably would like just kick your ass. You know what I mean? Like if you fucked with them, they wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
work. Yeah, but
yep,
yeah, yeah.
it's just
That's what I was
ridiculous
thinking.
now. Like
I think I think it has a lot to do with the person.
Like,
I think it has a lot to do with the person of like, because if you're spending like fucking $2,000 to go to a wrestling show, I feel like you're probably gonna feel entitled to whatever you see at that show,
yeah,
no matter because like especially like the Royce Keith. I mean, he was at an event, like a WWE event. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like he was at fucking Arby's or
yeah,
nothing. It was like he was at a WWE event. I mean, I understand it was his personal time,
yeah,
but I also can see like the perspective of the fan of like, yeah, dude, I paid $2,000 for my ticket the next night. Who knows how much I paid to get into this event? Who knows how much I paid for my hotel? You know what I mean? Like it's Las Vegas, so the food at the stadium is probably high as fuck. Um,
yeah,
they probably just felt like an entitlement. You know what I mean? To be able
yeah.
to record them or something. You know?
Yeah. But one guy at WrestleCon took his entitlement a little too far and decided it would have been okay to grab Priscilla Kelly, the former Gigi Dolan's ass during his meet and greet with her.
Yeah,
So
that's just
yeah,
disrespectful. That's somebody that
that is
deserves to get their ass kicked.
yep. Oh, I mean, a lot of us would like to do that, but there's boundaries. You just can't grab somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Fucking people, man, I tell you.
I mean,
Just
they do
sexually
have
harassed.
they do have like uh meet and greets, but those are like with different performers that will let you do that, but you still have to pay them money to do it. It's like, oh yeah, $2,000, you can
Yeah.
grab my ass.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely not at WrestleCon with a bunch of kids running around.
Yeah,
Fucking people, I tell you.
yeah.
Oh, all right. So that's some of that stuff. We could mention
I
at the
mean,
top of the show, WWE. What's that?
I was just gonna say, like, you shouldn't like grab anybody's ass without consent, like, regardless of the setting. Oh, you don't have
No,
to be WrestleCon. Like, just hey, don't grab a woman
yeah,
on her ass if you don't have consent to do so.
yes, that is correct. Fully agree with that. If you do, you're a scumbag, and you deserve everything bad that comes your way. All right. We talked about at the top of the show, the post-Mania releases. I said there's some surprising names on this list, some that weren't. Just run through it here. Kairi Sane, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, the Motor City Machine Guns, Santos Escobar, Apollo Crews, the entire Wyatt Six, Zoe Stark, Andre Chase, a bunch of NXT talent, Alba Fire, Zoe Stark, Dante Chen, Tyson DuPont,
Zoe
Terry
Stark got? I thought
Kawaii,
she's already cut.
Tara Steele. Which one?
Zoe Stark? I thought Zoe Stark
Yeah, I
got
thought
cut
she was
last year.
released too, but no, she was. I know she's been out injured, but she made the chopping block this time. Same thing with Apollo Crews, man. I'm surprised he lasted through all those other cuts. Like he's like JTG there, just barely hanging on. Well, there's a whole bunch of other people that were like
second time he's been cut.
Yeah, he just came back. Like he hasn't been back a year. So yeah, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. They're both gone. I know they're starting to ramp up doing stuff with them. Motor City Machine Guns, like I don't even understand that one at all. Same thing with Aleister and Zelina, the Wyatts. Santos Escobar has been featured quite a bit the last few weeks on AAA. Whole new look and character and everything. So I'm kind of disappointed on that one. I'm a big fan of Santos Escobar. So
Yeah,
Zoe Stark wasn't surprised. Alba Fire has been, she's been partnered up with Chelsea. But I guess with Piper Niven out, there's not really a whole lot, and Chelsea's injured. So
yeah.
I guess we'll see where that goes. So probably expect more throughout the course of the weekend. That's usually how it goes. There's about 25 names so far. Definitely interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
Danhausen's wrestling The Miz. Just cursed him and hit him with a schoolboy. Danhausen's undefeated. Oh, awesome stuff. All right. Well, that's all I got for the instant replay this week. If you got anything else you want to add before we hop over to the elite figure of the week?
No, man. Let's go with the elite figure of the week.
All right. All right. So, elite figure of the week is the Target exclusive Legend Series 29, Kurt Hennig, also known as Mr. Perfect. Played the long game on this one, waited for it to go on clearance. So, got it for half off. It's a great figure. This is one of the last ones that I needed as far as like the gear for having a figure representation of characters from the WrestleFest arcade game. And it comes with this singlet here, which is the exact color of the one from the game. Really soaked about that. So you kind of got yourself a 2-in-1 here with Kurt Hennig and then Mr. Perfect with the singlet. And he does come with an AWA title.
AWA title?
Cool. Like I believe so.
Okay.
We can't really read it, but
I believe you. I just one of those things where he's
yeah,
kind of threw me up when he's about WrestleMania the game. And you're like, AWA title?
yeah, AWA. I guess since they own the tape library and stuff for AWA, I guess they got the rights to produce the title belts too, just like
But,
the the UWF title that came with the Boss Man figure that I have.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, real basic.
Boom,
Really
boom, boom, boom.
nothing to write home about on this one. Just really wanted it because of the
Now
singlet.
I like Mr. Perfect.
I do like Mr. Perfect. He's one of those guys where, like, as a younger fan, you just could not stand him. He
Yeah,
was
and
doing
then
his
you get
job.
older.
Then you get older and like, oh my god, Mr. Perfect was probably like one of the best wrestlers
And
that
he'll
I've
get
seen.
healed. It's got to be fucking
Yeah.
thought he was an arrogant jerk. Or that he hated rap.
Rap is crap, man. The only thing with the cloth singlets kind of look a little weird instead of like
Yeah, it's
the
not
ones
tight.
that they actually.
Yeah, it's not tight
It looks
enough.
like he's wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
He's got a diaper on. That Velcro
Uh,
is that. So,
yeah, it's not tight enough. You know what I mean? It's not like span. You know what I mean? And they need it tight like spandex.
yeah. But I mean, it's pretty cool to finally get at least something with that color singlet to
Yeah.
go with my the rest of those figures I have. So I just got to get there's a new earthquake coming that's got the more accurate ring gear than the one that I've got that matches the game. So wait for that to come out, and I think it'll be 100% complete with that one.
Need the little the windbreaker like jacket that Miss Perfect used to wear out to the ring.
Oh yeah, they should have gave him a hand with like gum on it, so he can be like smacking it.
Smack him again. Bring it with a football that it can throw and then catch it itself.
Yep. That's the only other thing I've been trying to find the new Legend series is out now, and they have Mr. Fuji. You cannot find Mr.
Mr.
Fuji anywhere. So,
Mr. Fuji.
it's his first Mattel figure, and he's got he's got like a normal face, and he's got the one with the face paint that matches up with Demolition.
Yeah. Does it come with like some baby powder or something to throw in people's face?
That'd be awesome. They doing showing a vignette here for Blake Monroe. So is she coming to SmackDown? Yep. All right. About time. Get her in some good matches. Awesome stuff. All right, so that is the elite figure of the week, which that brings us over to No Holds Barred. Oh man, it's been a week, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you. I know you had you're watching some NFL draft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've watched anything but wrestling this week. Oh, American Gladiators. New American Gladiators debuted.
How'd you like it?
I don't know if it was this week or last week or something. They got 3 episodes up. I think the 4th one goes up today. Not bad so far. Actually, pretty good. They kept a lot of the old games, just kind of gave them like a little bit of a update. But rules and stuff are all the same. Like they got Joust back. The Eliminators, pretty much the same thing. Except they put the treadmill incline at the end of the course instead of at the beginning. So that kind of really was killing people in that first episode. This woman was trying to get up that treadmill, and it must have taken her like 10, 15 tries. And then the other chick caught up to her and made it up on her 3rd try and ended up winning. And she had less points that whole freaking episode. So it was just crazy. So, a lot of cool stuff. They got second episode, they had Hang Tough, the rings and shit. So it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's streaming on Prime, surprisingly. So I thought it'd be like Peacock or something, but it's on Prime.
Amazon Prime.
But they have,
I've been watching.
They have the original American Gladiators, and then the one that they did in like the early 2000s or mid 2000s with Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah,
so they got both those up there too. All good stuff. That's what you've been watching.
Yeah, I've been watching the draft. We drafted Carnell Tate, which was a surprise for me. But I'm not upset with it. It was just a surprise. And we traded back up in the first round, so we had 2 first-round picks. First time we've done that in a while, so it's been good.
Nice.
Been interesting. But we traded up into the second round, so then we didn't have a 3rd-round pick. So I was like, I didn't miss too much of the podcast because we didn't have a pick to make. So I looked at on that. Unless we traded up, I don't know. I'll find out when I get out of the podcast.
The new Michael Jackson movie came out today. Been hearing a lot of good things about that.
Yeah, I hear real good things and real bad things. It just depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything negative, so most of what I've heard has been positive on it. Fatal Influence back out. We'll talk some trash to Rhea Ripley. Trying to see what else is going on. They released Evil Dead was in theaters tonight to celebrate the 40th anniversary. The original Evil Dead.
That'd be cool.
So I just found out about that a couple days ago. I was like, shit, I would have loved to have gone to that.
Yeah. It'd be cool to go see a drive-in.
It's pretty cool.
You know what I mean?
I've seen that movie so many damn times, though. What's that?
Yeah. I said that one, it'd be cool to see it at a drive-in.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You know, kind of outside. Cool breeze. Watching Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Pretty cool time.
Pretty damn cool, man. Oh, what else is going on? They released a trailer for the new Clayface movie, which I'm completely confused about after watching the trailer. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they try to do that with trailers or not now. It seems like you get more confused after you watch the trailer.
Yeah. I don't think there's really anything else that was going on. That's really noteworthy to talk about.
My kids went and seen the Mario movie, but I didn't go with them. They went. Why is that weird?
Oh, bummer.
Hmm.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thinking about taking the two boys to go see Mandalorian and Grogu when that comes out.
Yeah.
Daughter doesn't really care. She didn't watch any of it. So Xavier was
Yeah.
like obsessed with it for a while there, and Bishop was watching it with him. So.
They were at Wrestlemania.
Cool, man. We'll go see that. I saw it. That was a pretty solid Grogu.
Yeah. Yeah.
The animatronic dude had in his little backpack.
Backpack. Yeah. Yeah. Saying is like the commercials that it won't be long till they'll start sponsoring like moves and stuff. It'd be like the Gillette's Razor's Edge or something like that.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. Just advertise everything. I'm surprised Finn didn't have like dude wipes painted on him.
Yeah. Oh, it's the 5-star Tropicana Splash.
Oh, it was terrible. It's too much. Like TNA's got worse with it too, with their advertising. Cause they didn't really.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have like the advertising around like the ring skirt and everything.
Which I don't mind. I don't mind ads. I don't mind ads
Yeah,
on the ring. This like when you have too many ads, like I'm saying like the Slim Jim tables and fucking in between matches, you have fucking 15 minutes of commercials.
yep. Yeah, TNA is. I was watching Impact this week, and like the freaking ring mat is almost as bad as WWE's, and then they got like advertisements on the freaking floor mats around the ring. I was like, really? Like, almost as bad as they are. Like I kind of get that because that's helping you out with shit, but damn. Oh, man. Bunch of shit, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I've got. I don't got anything else for this week.
That's me too, man.
All right. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for us then. Yeah. So make sure you got outlet. You can find those in the link tree in the episode description, or just search WrestleGeddon podcast and we'll come up somewhere. That's pretty much it. We'll be back with you guys next week. Talk some more wrestling and all that other fun stuff. And yeah, that's it. So on behalf of myself and the Tennessee Jesus, we'll chat with y'all next week. Later, Marks.
Mm-mm.